Hello, today is day 26 of my epic journey to 10k Battlegrounds duos. As you currently see, we have a sub goal of 203 out of 250. Thanks a lot for the subscription, guys, we are getting to that goal pretty fast. Thanks a lot. Our current rating is 5201, we are at the half of our journey. Let's go further on with the two best heroes that we can get in this game to be played on duos, and those are Dino Tamer Bran and the other one is Shudderwock. Why they are so good? Because you can proc the passive from the Dino Tamer, get a Bran and send the Bran to your teammate, which will proc battle cries every turn. With the Bran that you will place in hand, it will be perfectly for these games. Unfortunately, as you can see, I didn't manage to get some battle cries for us to get the proc from my passive as soon as I could. But let's hope that I will manage to get them pretty soon later on in the game. As you guys will see over here, I could have managed to proc that Battlecry passive that I have, but I didn't went for it just because it's better in this time of the game to proc 2 golden cards for us to get 2 tier 4 minions at the game. Next turn I will proc it, I will get the battle cry for my teammate, and starting from there we will go forward with what we have purposed from the beginning of the game. Starting from the very early part of the game, he went for the magnetics build on his minions, and I will attempt the beetle game just because of the tempo that the beetle gains us. You also can say that the Bran was pretty good also for me, because if I were to play in beetles, the passive from the Ravager, the passive from the Macau that triggers Rylak and so on and so forth would have been better with a Bran earlier in the game. But we thought that for him it's better to have the Bran because he has the passive that triggers an extra time. If he gets to golden, a minion that is pretty good and has a battle cry, he will proc that passive 4 times and he will manage to play something good on his minions. And over here is the deciding move that I thought it's the best for him. I will proc the golden touch on that Dracari, so that means I will buy every card from the shop, and after that play the golden eyes on that Dracari that is in shop, so I can buy the Dracari that will be golden, send it to him, and he will proc those juggernauts for him. The juggernauts will give him extra minions in his hand by the golden Dracari, because the end of turn trigger will proc pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't understand why he didn't went for the holy mackerel, because the mackerel will gain a divine shield every time another minion with divine shield will lose it, and giving so that we have a lot of magnetics that will buff his board like hell. He could buff that mackerel just for it to proc later in the game as well as it could. Also, I got beetles. Beetles are strong, even if they don't proc a lot, they still do a lot of damage. So moving forward with the game, let's see how it will go. Now he saw that he had the mackerel and he will go for it. With that mackerel he will win the game for sure for us, because of the Dracari with the juggernauts are humongous. He sent me the Murkai for me to buff with the forest rivers the beetles, and that's pretty much it. Let's see the final 3 fights of the game and see what is going to happen.
Round 1, fight! Round 2, fight! Final round. Fight!
And the final fight is over here. As you can see, I managed to buff pretty good the beetles that I have. 69, 46 is not a lot, but because I managed to get the game for my teammate going further on so great, I managed to spawn the beetles as many as I could to kill a lot of cards that he has. I spawned every beetle that could have been spawned in this fight, do a lot of damage to his card, and he will going to win this for us, managing to take the W home. Thank you guys for watching, hope you enjoyed this day 26. The procs were huge, the game was good. Hope to see you tomorrow again. Bye.